Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. My best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. Wicked men obey from fear, good men, from love. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Time crumbles things, everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. Anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, this is not easy. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. It is our choice of good or evil that determines our character, not our opinion about good or evil. Greatness of spirit is accompanied by simplicity and sincerity. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Friends hold a mirror up to each other. Through that mirror they can see each other in ways that would not otherwise be accessible to them. And it is this mirroring that helps them improve themselves as persons. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. If happiness is activity in accordance with excellence, it is reasonable that it should be in accordance with the highest excellence. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. The intelligence consists not only in the knowledge but also in the skill to apply the knowledge into practice. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Learning is not child's play, we cannot learn without pain. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right, and not what is established. One swallow does not make a summer, neither does one fine day. Similarly, one day or brief time of happiness does not make a person entirely happy. In poverty and other misfortunes of life, true friends are a sure refuge. The young they keep out of mischief, to the old they are a comfort and aid in their weakness, and those in the prime of life they incite to noble deeds. Those who know, do. Those that understand, teach. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. The beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he does not feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. True happiness comes from gaining insight and growing into your best possible self. Otherwise all you're having is immediate gratification pleasure, which is fleeting and doesn't grow you as a person. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions.